Hey y'all, it's Julie with Longhorn Kennels. I have Sophie. Isn't she gorgeous? You can find this puppy and all of our others on our website at longhornkennels.com. You can also find us on all the socials, YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, and X. This is the Eclair litter, and Eclair makes the best babies. Oh my gosh, y'all. This is a toy / mini Aussie Doodle litter. And I just mean that because size is a little bit variable. This is an F1B litter. So mom is an AKC toy poodle. Dad is a mini / toy Aussie Doodle from AKC parents. So you're getting about a 75% poodle with a 25% Aussie. And for some people, that's the sweet spot. Some people want to go more the other way. There's no right or wrong answer on generations. They're all amazing. They all have their pros and cons. Happy to hash all of that out with you. But this dog, what are you telling me, honey? What you telling me? Okay. Like I told you about mom, AKC registered toy poodle. She has her OFA patella, heart, and eye certifications. Essentially what that is, people will tell you that their dogs are healthy. We prove it. But more than that, I need to prove it to myself because I have to lay down at night, and I need to give you, I need to do every single thing that I can do to ensure that you get the very best chance at the healthiest dog. That's really one cool thing about Doodles, is that I get to bring in the gene pools. You know, now we're not dealing with a closed gene pool of just poodle or just Aussie or whatever. I get to bring in the different genetics that I want, work with them accordingly, sort of purge some of the weaknesses from one breed or the other breed, bring in the strengths, balance everything. It is a balancing act, but man, when I do this, it's done right, and I feel really, really grateful and blessed to do that. Dad also has his OFA, patellas, heart, eyes, and on both parents we do a genetic panel. One thing that you really need to think about is MDR1, that's multi-drug resistance. Used to be, and I don't know how it is anymore, I haven't checked stats lately, used to be like 75% of Aussies carried one copy of this. That is a problem because it is a dominant gene, so even one copy will give you some grief. What that means is, in those affected dogs, any drugs in the a lot of heartworm drugs, anti-cancers, anti-diarrheals, anesthesias, these drugs, essentially what happens is when a dog gets a drug and it goes through the blood to brain barrier, it would get processed and get sent back out. These dogs with this variant lack an amino acid, which doesn't allow the drug to exit the blood to brain barrier, so it stays, thereby building up toxicity because the body can't process it out. So I'm talking about heartworm drugs. So maybe the first month or first 6 months you give these heartworm meds. Month 7, that's when we're toxic. Now at that point the brain can't handle it anymore, and the dog of course goes neurotoxic and passes away. Sometimes it's anesthesia, sometimes it's the first month, sometimes it's an anti-cancer or an anti-diarrheal or whatever it is, or there's a whole list of drugs that they're finding do this. They uncover more and more drugs all the time, but I just have always felt like my pet parents don't need to deal with that, and I don't want them to have that burden. So that's never a gene that I have worked with whatsoever, will never. And so you can rest assured that when you get one of our babies, that is a non-issue. Have I not been talking about you? I'm sorry, Sophie. Oh, goodness. Oh, are you okay? Let me hold your legs. I'm sorry. Like all girls, they are opinionated and they can be dramatic. She's wondering right now where her mom is. Okay, let me help you. I know. Oh, let me sugar. Let's get some sugar. I know. Thank you. She's like sniffing my neck. Like, wait a second, not my mom. Anyways, so all girls, everybody loves the girls, and I'm telling you, they are fab. But like all women, they are opinionated. They have lots of fun things to say, and they want to be very close to you, and that's all good. I mean, I have 3 daughters, love them. My boys are totally different, so it's just kind of in what a person wants. She is absolutely stunning. She is a blue merle. She is a phantom. Let's see if she'll let me show you. Oh no, I caught one of my hairs on you. I'm sorry. She's got a little bit of white on her chest up here, right there. But then also she's got this like little slash that I really like. Hopefully you can see that. Look at your fat tummy. Who's a good girl? She's a good eater. Yes, she is. 8 to 14 pounds. I'm thinking, give me time. I think they're like 3 weeks old. But I'm thinking 10 to 12 probably on her. I don't see us hitting 14 on her. Her ear is mostly black with a little bit of lighter on it. This right ear is kind of the opposite. Mostly the lighter color, and then on her back, lots of good mixes. Hey, this leg is super cool. Check this out. So we've got an almost all black leg with this little mitten of tan points. It's really cool. This is what I would call a sleeve, and as she grows, you're gonna see that's gonna get that's going to become more prominent, and it's just a really neat feature on her. I'm always looking for unique things, and that's so easy to do on these Aussie Doodles. Right leg doesn't match the left leg at all. That's kind of what I'm saying. Like, that's going to be super, super unique. Sophie, she's like, ma'am, take me to my mother. But do you see how when I get closer to her, she's comforted? Very, very typical for the girls. I know. They want comfort. That's how women are. So, Sophie, I'm not going to torment you a whole lot longer. Let's show them. Under her paws, we have white on these back paws. Okay. Oh. Okay, I'm sorry. Let's see. She just wants comfort. She's just a lover. Let me tell you a little bit more about what I'm expecting out of her. She's a very typical girl, but people want girls because they think that they're more maternal, but what that really translates to is more bonded. She's certainly going to be bonded to whomever her people are. She is going to be an absolute lover. Yes, of course, girls are opinionated. She's going to do that. She's not going to just be super, super, super go with the flow like especially Anthony and Benedict are, but that's okay. She's entitled to her personality, certainly. She's going to be easy to train because she's going to be very handler focused. She's going to want to make you happy because she is so attached. This is not a dog like people see that and they're like, oh, attached. Do you mean anxious? No, I don't mean that. I just mean that she's going to bond well. She's going to be, if you're looking for a best friend, I have people like, some people call and they say, I've had a really tough year. Somebody passed away, or I had some big loss, or, whatever. This is a great dog for that person. Or somebody might say like, I've just gotten over a sickness, or, they're looking to kind of do a reset, or for some reason they're just kind of wanting to have their really close quote unquote person. That's going to be Sophie. She's fab. She will also do very, very well in any family, kids. She's going to love attention. So if you've got some kids that are just running around wanting a playmate. She's going to be that too. She's going to take really good care of your kids. She's going to sleep in their bed, you know, that kind of she's just that kind of a personality. And I love these guys very, very much. What else would I tell you about her? Yeah. So her dad belongs to my daughter, and what she loves about him is that every single morning, you know, he wakes her up with kisses. He's very attentive. Eclair, mom, she is like that too, but Eclair, she's actually probably, if I could say, she's probably the least difficult dog I have ever raised in my entire life. She never chewed on anything. She never got into anything. She is not, she just wants to be with you, and she just wants to be in your good graces. And she is so calm. I mean, I'm trying to think, even as a puppy, was she ever hyper? Like, I legit, I cannot think of one scenario where I thought, oh Lord, that Eclair, she's going to drive me over the edge. Never, never. She just was not like that ever. And honestly, he's not either. He is super focused on like, hey, let me snuggle under your covers. And now, don't get me wrong, they love to go out and run and play and do the dog things. I'm not saying that they're just couch potatoes, but very attentive. And these are definitely traits that I'm looking for in a dog. I would say she is really, really just, dang, she's going to be sweet and she's going to be lovable. And as you can see, she's very cuddly. So this is Sophie. Cannot wait to get a little bit better size trajectory on her and watch her grow. You guys are happy. I'd be happy to chat with you about her. Reach out. You can call me. Numbers on the website. You can find us on the website. You can find us on all the socials. We definitely talk to everybody before we place dogs. So we really want to hear about you. We want to hear about your situation. Make sure that we think that each dog would be a good fit for y'all. But oh, look, she's closing her eyes. She's like, I'm going to go back night night. Angel. I know. Y'all, I love her. Okay, there you have it, Sophie.